If you're following a ketogenic diet for mental health, what's the right ketone level for you? Hello everyone and welcome to the MT4MH Studios. This is the Ketone Quest, where we measure, monitor, and make sense of ketones on the quest to find what's optimal for you. If you're following a ketogenic diet for mental health, what's the right ketone level for you? Is 0.5 enough? Is 1.5 better? Should you be trying to reach 2, 3, or even higher? And is the right ketone level for me necessarily the right ketone level for you? We hear a lot about getting into ketosis, but getting there is just the start. Understanding your ketones and figuring out what's optimal for you is something else entirely. And that's what I want to explore in a new series I'm calling the Ketone Quest, the quest for optimal ketones. I'm Stephen Truntz, founder of Find Your Keto, which is a platform focused on translating metabolic psychiatry and ketogenic therapy into practical, real-world strategies. I created Find Your Keto around one simple idea. No two people are exactly alike, and no two ketogenic diets will look exactly alike either. The goal is to find the version of keto that works for you. And I think we need to approach ketones the same way. The goal isn't necessarily to chase the highest ketones. It's to understand your ketones and what's optimal for you. As part of my own mental and metabolic health journey, I've been using ketogenic and other metabolic therapies for 6 years. And over that time, I've learned just how many questions there are about ketones. Why are my ketones higher today? Why are they lower tomorrow? Was it something I ate? Was it how much I ate? Does protein matter? What about fat? What about fasting, exercise, sleep, stress, even the time of day that you're testing? And then there's an even bigger question. How much does that number actually matter? If I'm at 0.5, is that enough? Would I benefit from being at 1.0 or 2.0? Could someone else have a completely different response? And if you're using ketosis as a metabolic therapy for mental health, how do ketone levels relate to how you actually feel? Those are the kinds of questions I want to explore. Some Ketone Quest videos will cover the basics. What are ketones? How does your body produce them? How do we measure them? Others will focus on practical questions. What happens to ketones when we change what we eat? When we eat? How often we eat? What happens when we fast? What happens when we exercise? And what happens when we start measuring all of this? And I don't just want to talk about what should happen. I want to experiment. I want to measure. I want to test different strategies and see what actually happens. And when possible, I want to show you the results, because the whole philosophy behind Find Your Keto is about understanding the principles, then learning how they apply to you on your journey. So this isn't a quest for the highest ketones. It's a quest to better understand ketones, to learn how we produce them, how we maintain them, what makes them rise, what makes them fall, and ultimately to explore what optimal ketosis might look like for each of us. This is the Ketone Quest, the quest for optimal ketones. And I hope you'll join me as we figure it out together.